So, this is the new game that's coming out on Thursday called Aperture Dating Simulator that I and my guest, Alyx, our
Hi,
background. Hi, that's Alyx. I'm Evelyn Gallaher. And I mean, you should introduce yourself.
I'm Alyx Shipman.
True. And she's the background lead, and I am simply one of her employees. No, I'm not one of her employees. I made backgrounds for Ash, which is the creator of the game, Ashleyanna Rivers. We have been given permission to show you a sneak peek of what happens on day one of the dating simulator and a behind the scenes picture of some of the backgrounds that me and Alyx worked on. Start on day one and talk about some of the backgrounds we made. So this background was made by Avery, not ours, but Avery is also
Avery isn't here today.
not here today. And this core you're about to meet is Miss Esther. She's voiced by Ash, who also voices a character in the Evely Exhibition 5. So if you hear Miss Esther and also are somehow in the niche group of people who like my maps, specifically the Evely Exhibition, she's going to voice a character in the Evely Exhibition 5 when that releases sometime soon, hopefully.
Why, hello there. I'm Miss Esther. I'm assuming you're the temp replacement for our missing employee, correct?
Yeah,
That's
that's
perfect.
me.
And ensure that all
Section
Aperture student
C8.
personality
It's a
constructs are
pun,
functioning.
and it's because you're gonna see 8 cores, and Ash said I was the first person who picked up on this, which is very funny.
Please.
Okay, so this is
Hello.
the first background that Alyx made. It's Kris's room. He's the conference room guy core.
So, Chris's room. I it's actually pretty small. It's just a box. But I I included a lot of clutter because I wanted it to have like the chaotic nature of stocks constantly changing and just generally like a stock room that
Yeah,
people meet up in.
and something funny about all of the backgrounds is that they're all designed to take screenshots from very specific positions, as you can see here.
True.
Um, the screenshots are fixed, so what goes on behind the player's camera in the game doesn't really matter. So you can show us the wall directly behind the player that you never get to see in Aperture Dating Simulator because it doesn't matter because there's nothing back there. It's a dating simulator. So this is
Yeah.
basically just an illustration. And yeah,
All the moving parts are just built into the models by default,
yep.
like this low poly Half-Life 2 printer.
It's
You
very
don't
silly.
see it though.
We used a lot of moving textures, scrolling assets, and none of them are visible in the game because
Yep.
it's a still image. So, and we begged to let us include videos, but it's a RenPy game. It's not really made for that, and also it's a lot of file size space. They want to minimize the amount of space we use here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna skip you. And here is Heath's room. Actually, we should show you.
Intrigue, the unknown. What do all of these things have in common? Me,
Now,
of course! Are you ready for the most
you're not going to
amazing
believe this,
you'll ever
but
see in your
Heath's
feeble
room
human
was also
existence?
created by me.
Whoa.
Um, the lighting is kind of off in the in-game version because I have an outdated version of the map. I didn't really bother to actually like update it that much. Like this is the first map I created
Yeah.
for Aperture Dating Simulator. And so the original file is a bit broken. But regardless, it still looks pretty similar.
Yeah.
For the stage, this
Whoa.
one's a lot less
I
detailed
I
outside
have
the
never
screen.
seen I've never seen that area to the left. That's really funny. There's just floating curtains
Yeah,
and stuff back there. I've also
yeah.
never seen those stairs. They are so like how much does the in-game screenshot
They're like,
even show? The lighting's very different. Oh my god, that was incredible. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Here's another background
okay, the hallway.
that Len worked on, the hallway.
Um, I'm not gonna show it on my stream because the map I ended up using the hallway as a test map for like a bunch of my other assets that I create for the source engine
Yeah.
because it's like a fairly simple environment that like is perfect for testing things. And so
Yeah.
I don't have a actual raw copy of the map right now
So this is actually
either.
lost media, the BSP file for
Yeah,
this specific backgrounds,
Yeah.
lost media. You can try to find it. I'm sure it'll be difficult. So that's your homework. This is the sexual harassment core.
Chaser core.
When Ash finds out that we called it that. This core has a very, very good character arc. So you should play the game and go down this core's route, because he's actually a cool guy. He may not seem like it at first because he does hit on you, and is creepy generally, but he's a good guy.
This is probably the background with the least amount of base Portal 2 assets.
Sure.
Well, it's also very basic, so... Oh, and then there's this background.
Here is Aspen's room. Now, I didn't create Aspen's room from scratch. I did a lighting touch-up on it. The original geometry and layout for Aspen's room was created by Avery, one of the background artists, and I simply did a lighting pass, did some tone mapping, color correction, depth of field, that kind of thing, that just... and changed the light positions and all that kind of stuff, just to add a nice passive lighting to it. And here's how it looks in-game. Now I need to actually disable the camera entity that... So everything is scaled really weirdly in here. You wouldn't think it, because in Aperture Dating Simulator, everything feels... Like, this feels like the player height, and this is Aspen.
Certainly will.
Aspen's very cute. One of my favorite cores, actually, besides one we'll see later.
Aspen's real ending. Not to brag.
If you get to Aspen's true ending, there's an Easter egg where you... Well, you'll find out if you have a certain name. The perspective in here is very interesting because in the game it looks like this is player height. And it's really not. The player's actually down here. Like, this is... Yeah, there's also a lot of depth of field, so it looks like an Unreal Engine 4 game, which is funny. But in this screenshot, it looks just right. And the PBR assets here. This PBR water tank is a redone asset made by Hazel, one of the background artists. I'm just a big fan of how the PBR clustered. And something to note about all of our backgrounds, at least most of them, is that they all use P2C, Portal 2 Community Edition, which is on Strata, the new branch of Source that P2C devs are improving and working on all the time. It's the branch of Source that the Evelyn Exhibition 5 is on, and it's the branch of Source that got the new clustered shading update, which is this new lighting and new PBR lighting is all clustered. So when you see the backgrounds in APDS, you're going to think, wow, that's clustered shading in P2C. Yeah. There's water here you don't really see. Over here's the computer and whatnot. And I actually want to show the old version of Aspen's room before I did a lighting touch-up on it, because this is my version, and the original version made by Avery without any lighting touch-ups, it's this. So it's a bit different, as you can see. She wanted my help with some stuff, but she did all of the work on the geometry and the plants, and it's just all very nice, and that's what I love about a collaborative effort, you know? And yeah, Aspen's room is just beautiful. It fits the character so well. It's so nice. I think it's one of my favorite backgrounds. It's a bit biased because I worked on it. My other favorite background is also one I worked on that you're going to see soon. But yeah, let's get through Aspen's dialogue here.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
And here is Cece's room. Cece is such a charming character. This background is also the first background I made for APDS. And obviously, Cece stands for...
What's wrong?
Well, you'll see.
Cancer Core. So, this is Cece's room. It's very bright, very beautiful, more depth of field, as you can see, very blurry at certain angles. And it's just, it's like this clean hospital aesthetic that is so different from the rest of Aperture. And it's also just, it's clean, but it's also just very not maintained. As you can see, there's lots of dirt and grime everywhere. Very similar to CC himself. He's not maintained, and neither is his room. So it's like, it's neglected, basically. The entire point of CC is to be neglected, to be in pain, which is very sad. But as you can see also here, there's absolutely nothing behind the player, because why would there be? And in here is just a dark or bright void. There's really nothing out here. It's very silly. And I can probably show an old version of CC's room. Old lighting before I fixed up the lighting. Be back here. So before I do any kind of lighting updates or tone mapping or anything, things don't look so good, and then I, change the textures and all that kind of thing, and that's what I just love about making backgrounds, is that we can add so many fun effects like color correction and tone mapping. Like there's color correction here, and if I turn it off, it looks like this. It's all green, and I was like, I don't like that, so I added color correction to make it bluer. And that's fun. It's very cinematic, very nice. I think this is, along with Aspen Room, my favorite background. This poster is just funny because it's like humans and robots working together is very ironic, considering Cece's situation as a core who has cancer and is being tormented on purpose by the humans. Okay, this background is made by Hazel.
Hazel's background.
She's not with us right now. She's dead. Just kidding. I think it's silly how there's like sports games playing. It's very fitting for Rob. He's the sports core.
And then there's one more background. Now this is the main character's room.
At night.
Yeah, I'm loading it.
All
right.
Sneak peek of the cafeteria for a second, apparently.
True. Remembering what number it was, because I named all my maps with the numbers correlating to the...
That's not it. All right. Yeah, sure.
I named all my maps correlating with the background name that was listed. This is not it either.
Nope. No, they know
So
what all the
15 or 16.
all the secret doors look like.
Yeah. Oh my
That's the
gosh.
daytime version. I guess you can show that too, since it won't be
Oh
on
yeah,
day
they
one.
both use the same file.
Yeah.
I just have the lighting for the daytime and nighttime controlled in visgroups and Hammer.
Yeah.
And so I can just toggle them on and off depending on what I want to do for the background.
True.
But for the main character's room, I based it off of the first map of Portal 2, the hotel room.
The courtesy call.
Yeah. We have the motel props.
Are those separated?
Painting.
Or did you just use the full combined
These
version?
are separated versions that
Wow.
Hazel created. The original motel props are all just one single model, which is kind of crazy.
I guess to make the animation easier for the wake up ride.
Yeah. And then behind the bed, we have secret f-stop beta prop.
What? How do you...
Let's tell them.
Okay. I have a question, actually, about this background. The skybox you use here, that is used in all of the skyboxes in APDS, which is the cafeteria, Rob's room, and this room. What's up with this background, this skybox here? Obviously, it's fake. Aperture is putting the image there, but I'm very curious.
I just wanted... So generally, like, in terms of me, like, doing the background, I just wanted to have something to, like, fill the generally white void that would otherwise be there. But, like, canonically, it would be but Aperture's just projecting a probably parallax mapped background, that 3D view where, like, it moves with you.
Yeah.
But,
the APDS
to,
lore.
just make the area more cozy.
Where's the skybox from?
And the skybox, well, you're not gonna believe this.
Is it Black
it's from
Mesa?
Portal Revolution.
Oh, it is? It's from Portal Revolution? Did Stefan use like a generator to make this?
No, this is actually from a stock art website.
Oh, wow.
That Stefan then in turn ported to Source Engine and used for Revolution.
That's fun. Well, there's one more background I'd like to show. I won't show the place that it appears in APDS, and I won't spoil what character it's for. So this is the lounge, a very special character that we met on day 1. Tends to hang out here, and you can visit him sometimes. I won't say. Secret. There's a lot of silly little... It was meant to feel very cozy. There's lots of silly little details. I didn't know that mug was intersecting with the ground. That's not good. I'm not going to fix it, though. It's so cozy. This background really heavily uses clustered specular light. Stuff like this is not possible in Portal 2. It's possible in P2C with speculars.
Well, it technically is, but
It is?
you'd have to, like, create a lot of, it's, like, not perfect, basically.
Yeah. And clustered shadows like this are just very nice. And they make nice shadows on props that ordinarily would not. Static props in Portal 2 and Source in general can't be lit like this ever. Except for in clustered, because it's just nice. Obviously there's nothing back here. Oh. Okay. There's nothing
And
back
if you're
here.
observant, you'll notice the curtain is the same as Heath's curtain,
Yep, just
except
recolored.
blue.
Recolored blue curtain. That I
I
actually...
wonder who did this.
The funny thing is, the blue curtain, I think, was made by Craftable Science. The blue
Hmm.
curtain I have because of the Evely Exhibition 3. I needed a recolorable curtain lobby prop. And I was just like, well, it's cool for this, and there's blue curtains here, and there's a Heath cutscene that I believe takes place here that had blue
Mhm.
curtains. So I'm like, I should reuse it. I actually reuse a lot of props from the Evely Exhibition for this one. Like this, I think I opened the Evely Exhibition 3 file and just copied the model and put it into this file.
Speaking of Evely exhibition props, there is one prop in one of my maps
True.
that happens to be from the Evely exhibition, but I won't say.
I can show what it looks like. We're getting into the territory now of the Evely Exhibition because we've shown everything we need to show with APDS.
Yep.
But I have a map I'm working on. If you know, you know. And it's called the Evely Exhibition
don't
5.
know.
You do know. And it's relevant to APDS because there is a voice acting from Ash, the creator of APDS, in this game. Not in this game, in this map.
Game.
And it's
I mean,
just
it's long enough to be its own game.
true.
If you think about it.
I want to release it soon, but there's still lighting bugs like that, and I can't. And P2C devs are, you know, they're doing their best. And the prop I want to show is this. Golden Bendy, which was made by Alyx. And it's PBR, and it's nice.
You've just got a golden bendy.
The Easter egg, the Golden Bendy Easter egg.
Make sure to look out for those in the rest of the map.
True. I wonder if I
And
should...
also in APDS.
True. There is one in APDS.
Wait,
PBR
I won't hurt
Bendy.
you. I may look like a horrifying monster, but in reality, I am a band director. Your agility, your skills, you would be perfect for our marching band. All you have to do to join is sign this commitment form.
Is that Miss Esther from APDS? Oh my god. No,
She
it's
sounds a bit more less British.
it's Ashleyanna Rivers who made APDS. So cool. She has more lines. You just don't get to see them until the map comes out. Just thought I'd give you a little sneak peek of what I'm working on besides my APDS project. So,
I can't wait for Evely Exhibition 5 to release.
me too. I'm so tired of making this map. That seems like it's about it. So, any last words?
Please don't hurt me.
Play APDS. It releases this Thursday, August 28th, on Steam for free. For free, you can play this game and date all the cores for free.
So wait, how much does this game cost?
It's free.
What?
Free Portal expansion. And I'm gonna write a really clickbaity article later about how it's actually like Portal 3.
Holy.
Because I'm like
Oh my.
gamesradar.com or whatever, whoever did that. Because, you know, go
Yeah.
play it. Go play it when it comes out on Thursday. This Thursday. Go do it.
5 more days.
Go do it. 5 more days.